Greetings to all. Welcome to Future of this Academy. Today we are going to see the daily current affairs of September 28. So today we are going to discuss the topics of UK PM Stammer backs permanent seat in UN Security Council for India. So which comes under prelims perspective. Next, long range rockets, futuristic ammunition on army wish list, which comes under prelims perspective. Next, a journey across the Park Strait, so which comes under GS2 international relations. Next, Indian Ocean Rim Association, which we have to know under organization. Next, Nazca lines, which we have to know under location. Next, we'll be seeing the editorial analysis topic. So, first topic is about UK PM Starmer backs permanent seat in UN Security Council for India. So, why it is in news? British Prime Minister Keir Starmer backed India's bid for a permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council to make it more representative and responsive. He also supported permanent representation for other nations, including Africa, Brazil, Japan, and Germany. During his address at the United Nations General Assembly, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer emphasized the need for reforms to make the global multilateral system more representative and responsive. The UK supports permanent membership for India, Africa, Brazil, Japan, and Germany on the UNSC. Starmer highlighted the importance of fairer representation and outcomes, stating that the UNSC must not remain paralyzed by politics. He also proposed more seats for elected members to make the Security Council more effective. The UK's approach will shift towards partnership rather than paternalism, offering British expertise while respecting equal collaboration. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about long range rockets, futuristic ammunition on army wish list. So we have to know why it is in news. The Indian Army is enhancing its artillery capabilities by developing long range rockets and futuristic ammunition inspired by lessons from recent conflict. This includes extending the range of the Pinaka system, diversifying suppliers, and focusing on indigenization for robust supply chains. So with this, we have to know about long-range rocket development. The Indian Army is focused on extending the range of the Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher system. Efforts are underway to double the current range of Pinaka rockets and eventually increase it up to 4 times. Guided extended range Pinaka rockets are undergoing trials which is successful while take the range to over 75 km. The high explosive pre-fragmented rockets from Pinaka are set to increase the range by 15% to 20%. Trials of guided ER rockets have already been completed in high altitude areas with a planes trial scheduled soon. Next, the futuristic ammunition development. So Indian Army aims to indigenize and diversify the vendor base for 155 mm artillery shells for the resilient supply chains. A roadmap is in place to convert all artillery guns to the 155 mm standard. Area Genial Mutination System, both anti-tank and anti-personnel, is under development. DRDO has successfully flight tested the ADM rocket system and further production partnerships have been identified. The development trials for Prele ballistic missiles are nearing completion. Army trials was expected for Nirbhay cruise missiles next year. Next, the parallel ballistic missiles and Nirbhay cruise missiles. The first thing parallel ballistic missile type is quasi-ballistic surface-to-surface missile. Their range is targets can be hit from 150 to 500 km away. The payload is capable of carrying 350 to 700 kg of high-grade explosives. Next, their developer, developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, that is DRDO. Next, their propulsion, powered by solid propellant rocket motor and advanced technologies. Next, their guidance, future state of the state art navigation and integrated avionics. Next, the guidance, future state of the art navigation and integrated avionics. Also, it can change its path mid-air after a certain range. Nirbhay cruise missiles type is subsonic cruise missile. Next, their range is strike range of 1000 kilometers. Their engine is recently tested with indigenous turbofan engine. Their future is low altitude sea skimming flight which using waypoint navigation. Their developer is DRDO in collaboration with local firms. Next, their deployment is deployed from land-based mobile launchers, enhancing military capabilities across three branches of the Indian Armed Forces. Next topic is about a journey across the Park Strait. The Park Strait is a significant maritime region between India and Sri Lanka, influences bilateral relations through trade, fishing rights, disputes, and security concerns. Its ecological richness and strategic location underscore the importance of cooperation for regional stability and economic development. Next, the Park Strait overview. The Park Strait is a narrow body of water between India and Sri Lanka. It connects the Bay of Bengal to the Gulf of Mannar. It is generally 40 to 85 kilometers wide, but it can be narrower in some areas. Major islands in the strait include Adams Bridge, that is Ramasetu. The region is characterized by shallow waters, making navigation challenging. It serves as a crucial fishing ground for local fishermen. The Park Strait is known for its biodiversity, including coral reefs and marine species. The Park Strait is strategically significant for maritime security and trade routes. It facilitates bilateral trade and tourism between India and Sri Lanka. Disputes over fishing rights in the strait have caused tensions affecting diplomatic relations. The area is vital for the livelihood of Tamil fishermen from both nations. Development of infrastructure projects like ports has implications for regional connectivity. The strait plays a role in humanitarian and environmental cooperation. Strengthening ties through joint initiatives in the strait can enhance regional stability. The Park Strait is pivotal for maritime security and counter-terrorism efforts in Indian Ocean. So with this we have the UPSC mains question which have been asked in 2013. In respect of India-Sri Lanka relations, discuss how domestic factors influence foreign policy. So you can practice on this question. Our next topic is about Indian Ocean Rim Association. So why it is in news? The second Indian Ocean Rim Association seminar on illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing took place at Goa's Naval War College, focusing on economic, environment and security impacts. Delegates from 17 Indian Ocean Rim Association countries discussed strategies to counter IUU fishing in Indian Ocean. So with this, we have to know about Indian Ocean Rim Association. It is a regional organization comprising 23 member states along with Indian Ocean Rim. It was established in the year 1997. It aims to promote sustainable development and regional cooperation. It focuses on areas like maritime security, trade facilitation, disaster risk management, and blue economy. Member countries include India, Australia, Indonesia, South Africa, and several others from Indian Ocean region. Observers include countries like China, the US, and the UK. The IORA Secretariat is based on Mauritius. IORA fosters collaboration on economic growth, environmental protection, and maintaining maritime security in Indian Ocean region. It also addresses the challenges like illegal fishing, piracy, and climate change impacting coastal communities. So with this, we have the UPSC prelims question which have been asked in 2015 with reference to Indian Ocean Rim Association for Regional Cooperation. Consider the following statement. It was established very recently in response to incidents of piracy and accidents of oil spills. It is an alliance met for maritime security only. Which of the statements given above are correct? So here the answer is D. Neither one nor two. So both the statements are wrong. Our next topic is about Naga lines. So why it is in news? Recently, scientists have discovered more than 300 never before seen Nazca lines in Peru. The new lines included abstract humanoids, decapitated heads, domesticated animals, fish, birds, cats, a potential ceremonial scene, and human or animal interactions. The most bizarre shape was arguably at 72 feet long, 22 meters, killer whale holding a knife. The strategic new haul was unearthed in just 6 months with the help of artificial intelligence, that is AI, and almost doubles the number of known geoglyphs in the region. Next, what are Nazca lines? So it is a group of large human carved geoglyphs located in roughly 170 square mile area of Peru's Nazca Desert. The ancient artworks were likely created between 200 BC and AD 500 by members of the pre-Incan civilization known as Nazca, who removed the upper layers of the desert, red-tinted surface pebbles to reveal sections of lighter soil in a wide range of different shapes and sizes. Researchers has already found around 430 Nazca lines since the mysterious shapes were rediscovered by the aeroplane passengers in 1920. Most of these geoglyphs were identified in the last 20 years with the help of advancement in satellite imagery. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about editorial analysis. Under editorial analysis, we're having the topic Russia's geopolitical pivot to Asia and New India chapter. So first we have to know about their context. The self-respect movement, initiated in 1925 by Periyar, promoted social justice, rationalism, and women's rights, challenging caste-based oppression. It emphasized self-respect marriages, women autonomy, and intersectionality. In today's context, it faces challenges like cultural homogenization by Hindutva ideology, necessitating renewed efforts for social justice and inclusive societal values. Next, the emergence of self-respect. The self-respect movement began in 1925 with the launch of the Tamil weekly Kudi Arasu and Periyar departure from the Indian National Congress. It sought to empower oppressed communities by promoting social justice and rational thinking aligned with the movement. So Periyar organized the first self-respect conference in 1929, advocating equal rights for women, the abolition of caste names, and broader social reforms. Next, the key reforms and achievements. The self-respect movement popularized self-respect marriages, which excluded Brahmin priests and emphasized autonomy and dignity for women. These marriages were legalized when the DMK formed the government in 1967. The movement also championed women's rights, including widow remarriage, divorce, property rights, and reproductive autonomy, while promoting intercaste marriages. So, despite criticism at beginning anti-nationalists, the movement prioritized social reform over political independence, fearing the replacement of British rulers with allied Hindu caste groups. It contributed to the spirit of federalism in India. Next, the challenges and future directions. The rise of Hindutva ideology and cultural homogenization possesses a significant challenge as it promotes a singular national identity, threatening the regional, linguistic, gender, and caste based diversity the movement seeks to protect. The movement must evolve to address modern gender related issues such as LGBTQIA rights and gender fluidity, integrating these new concerns while maintaining its foundational principles. Misinformation and caste biases perpetual through digital media are also challenges. The movement needs to engage the youth, especially those unfamiliar with caste practice but vulnerable to right wing propaganda. Next, the critical mission for social justice. As it enters its second century, the self-respect movement faces the critical mission of combating rising diversified ideologies and cultural homogenization. By addressing contemporary issues while staying true to its core values, the movement can continue to fight for social justice, equality, and rationalism. Reviving its revolutionary spirit, it essentially for ensuring an inclusive society, guiding future generations in preserving and advancing its ideals. So that's all from today's topics. To read this document, you can visit our website. Our website link have been provided in the description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Thank you.